on TMZ.
Okay, Blake Lively is having a case of deja vu because one of the scenes she's most pissed at Justin Baldoni about, she's actually been through before with her husband.
A dance scene that was in the Green Lantern is similar to the dance scene and it ends with us. Fans think this set off Ryan Renolds.
For the first time in this dispute, Ryan Renolds might have a point. No one's stealing scenes from the Green Lantern.
Alec Baldwin in a nasty interaction with a Donald Trump impersonator.
I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman.
Alec says,
If this camera was here, I'd snap
He didn't touch him, right?
didn't touch him.
I think Alec Baldwin acted with great restraint.
No.
If somebody said something like that to you, you wouldn't react physically at all?
I would say, honestly, I'd be like, cut it out. Cut it out.
Jon Stewart used his platform to really go after layoffs of federal employees. And so he picks up this mug and he slams it down. And he's gushing blood.
It's fine!
He might need stitches. Oh, he's definitely gonna need stitches.
Are all the guys in this room thinking like, oh, it's his right hand?
We got Hank Azaria, the voice of lots of characters on The Simpsons, and he's worried about AI being able to replicate his voice.
It probably will get within 5 years.
It's not just gonna stop with voice actors. If you're out, can you call your wife with AI? Everything's good, I'm just hanging out. Meanwhile, you're hammered.
Do we actually care where you are?
Javon, you would care if he didn't come home.
Probably not.
If you liked Blake Lively dancing with Ryan Reynolds in Green Lantern, you're gonna love Blake Lively dancing with Justin Baldoni in It Ends With Us! Unless you're Ryan Reynolds.
So fans think this specific dance scene between Blake and Justin Baldoni set off Ryan Reynolds.
The one where Blake says Justin's behind-the-scenes commentary made her so uncomfortable she filed a harassment complaint. But that's not what fans say set Ryan off.
So Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, they were in the Green Lantern together. This is where they famously fell in love.
While Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson and Blake was still dating a previous co-star, Penn Badgley.
The angles of this dance scene are so similar to the dance scene she had with Justin Baldoni
that fans say awakened the green-eyed monster. They should have never put on that costume.
The theory is that he's the one who's pushing Blake to make all these complaints against Justin Baldoni.
This wasn't the take that I had. She said that this scene made her super uncomfortable, but she did the same similar sexy dance in a prior movie and she never complained that it was over the line.
So you think this is a case of when it's a guy you're attracted to, you don't care?
Yes.
These theories are getting so crazy.
Well, there is one more theory.
Can we not say that this is the biggest stretch of all time?
I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds might have a point. Oh. He is the director, and he's like, you know what I want to do? I want to create the exact same. No one's stealing scenes from the Green Lantern.
Not even Green Lantern 2, which was scrapped for lack of interest. Now dance like everyone's watching! Well, they still are.
Rita Ora looking hot. In this bikini, let me tell you.
She still got it.
She's always had it. Yeah, her body's unreal. Are belly chains back?
Never went away.
Yeah, but he meant for himself.
You're a body chain guy?
I'm not, I just, you know.
I'll take a tramp stamp over a body chain.
No!
Why do you like a tramp stamp?
Are you kidding me? What's sexier than a tramp stamp?
It's only sexy when you don't expect it to be there.
No, I lean or I kiss it.
Mary doesn't have one.
No, but we put temporaries sometimes.
How sad is that?
I love, by the way, he said we put temporary, so he gets temporary and she gets temporary.
Right there with the sponge.
Alec, it's your favorite president.
Just be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera was here, I'd snap your neck.
Well, if Alec Baldwin did do that, gotta tell you, don't think any jury would convict.
Alec Baldwin took the bait in a nasty interaction in the middle of New York City with a Donald Trump impersonator.
Oh, I would actually say he did not take the bait.
So there's a Donald Trump impersonator named...
Don't care what his name is. So this ass clown confronts Alec in front of his home and starts mocking him for the accidental death of Helena Hutchins on the set of Rust.
I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman.
If you kiss the ring, Alec.
He's baiting him. And at first it's not working.
That is, until Ass Clown says this.
She's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. And that's okay.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You know, you realize, whoa. No, look at me. I want you, my kids live in this building. So be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera was here, I'd snap your neck in half and break your neck right out. So you know that, don't you?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Didn't touch him.
Alec, look, Alec, you don't want to attack your favorite president.
People like this guy, like he should have got to punch him in the face and suffered no repercussions.
There is something called fighting words, but those aren't fighting words.
No, I don't care what the law says. This guy needs to be punched in the face. You're an attorney.
I don't often say this, but Alec Baldwin showed incredible restraint.
And I think it shows growth, too. I think Alec Baldwin of the past would have snapped the guy's neck.
We're calling Alec Baldwin a Boy Scout now? If somebody said something like that to you, you wouldn't react physically at all? It's not in my vocabulary to say, I'll break your neck out. I would say, cut it out. Cut it out.
Well played, Alec. And Bud, consider yourself lucky.
If this camera was here, I'd snap your neck.
Millie Bobby Brown was at the premiere for her new movie with her husband, Jake Bon Jovi. And I kind of want to gauge the room. She just turned 21.
They both look much older than they are.
Much older than their age.
When you're 21, you want to look older. You want to be taken seriously. Like a lot of 21-year-olds look older.
They look like a middle-aged couple, like they've been together for like 15 years.
Also, who the hell gets married at 21?
At 20. She got married at 20.
I know, what a waste of being hot.
Yes, what a waste.
Oh, come on.
Charles, it is.
Or they're in love.
Who cares? Love can wait.
It is a lot of wasted banging years.
Peak. I'd say peak banging years.
Wait, don't people say the peak banging years are in your like 40s or something?
Wrong. That's what they say because they're getting divorces and they're back out there, so they're lying.
And now, Bhad Bhabie's new Alabama Barker diss track makes their beef the most explosive in the rap game!
Damn, Alabama, you a tramp, Alabama.
If you know nothing about Kendrick and Drake!
Bhad Bhabie just put out her diss track. They've been doing back and forth for a few weeks now.
Yes, after Alabama released her diss track earlier this month, Bhad Bhabie just dropped one called Ms. Whitman.
You dumb dirty hoe, I wouldn't tell you what color socks I got on.
Oh, snap! You're not gonna know her sock color!
The whole source of the beef is that Bhad Bhabie thinks that Alabama Bark was going after her baby daddy.
Which Bhad Bhabie addresses.
Keep my baby daddy name out your mouth, I will Smith it.
And she even has a lookalike of AB's dad, Travis Barker, in the video.
I know you're out, you're reaching out, you need my name clout.
But Bhabie also goes after Alabama's stepmom, Kourtney Kardashian.
Your stepmom burned out while she took her sister second.
And the beat to the track is Carnival. She sampled Kanye's recent hit of his to put over her song. The interesting thing is, Kanye had to sign up on this.
So Kanye signed off on dissing his former sister-in-law? Lot of layers in this beef.
Stop calling this beef. This is a damn Impossible Burger.
Obviously, you haven't heard the scathing vape attack.
Almost overdosed on a vape, nobody ain't called about you.
Thanks, Bhabie and Barker. You make Drake seem not as lame.
I'll be going to the hospital.
Jon Stewart used his platform to really go after the mass firings, mass layoffs of federal employees that Elon Musk is orchestrating. And so he picks up this mug and he slams it down. And he all of a sudden just comes over his face like a little bit of pain and horror, and he kind of puts his hand down next to his, off screen, and then this happens.
It's fine!
Oh my God, he's like gushing blood.
Are all the guys in this room thinking like, oh, it's his right hand?
Oh, no.
Well, why were you thinking that?
Charlie, we're all good in a pinch with both. It's fine.
Coming up.
Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert playing coy about her relationship with Kid Rock's
mom won't stop asking for concert tickets, so that's the problem I'm facing now.
That's not a compliment to Kid Rock that her mom wants tickets to his concert.
Plus,
We got Hank Azaria, the voice of lots of characters on The Simpsons, and he's worried about AI being able to replicate his voice.
It probably will get within 5 years.
He's signing autographs for a bunch of fans, and somebody goes, "Can we hear the Mo voice?" In the Mo voice, he's like,
No, I never do Mo in public.
he does the whole thing.
Oh, really? Coming up.
Chris Pratt, he reveals that his son has an extra long butt crack. He poops upwards, and they end up with situations like this.
Be right back.
And now it's Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert in Bar with the Bar. Are you dating, kitty, kitty?
You're always asking about my dating life. Is it that fun and interesting?
Yeah, it is. Anyway, that's Lauren out in D.C., and since she's been spotted partying with Kid Rock on a few occasions, we gotta ask, are you dating?
We had a great time at the Turning Point Gala.
Which is where she reportedly left with him in a cab at 2:30 in the morning.
And it's interesting that she would say it because there's no photo of them leaving together.
Isn't we had a great time girl talk for we did it?
What do you know about girl talk? Girls don't talk to you.
Not ever. So, what happened after the ball? Because Kid Rock has also reportedly ended his almost 8-year engagement. So...
Y'all, with all your stories, Mom won't stop asking for concert tickets, so... That's the problem I'm facing now.
That's not a denial.
It's not a denial.
No, it's not, so...
Both of you guys are single right now, right?
You have a great night.
Ooh, playing coy.
So she never answered and said, they're totally hooking up.
Who would say no to that relationship?
Suddenly Kid Rock's like, yeah, I'll go see a play. Yeah. Sure. What do you want to see, Beetlejuice?
She is a handful at musicals.
She could probably get concert tickets for her mom. He'll say thank you.
Yeah, you bang her and you leave some concert tickets on the pillow and peace out.
It'd be hilarious if he slept with her and then just left her 2 general admissions, not even seats, just
standing rolling.
So, thanks, Lauren. Have fun with Kid, baby.
A guy in Colombia got caught going through the airport with $10,000 of cocaine underneath his wig.
I think that's a pretty ingenious place to put it.
So this 40-year-old guy from Colombia was flying to Amsterdam. He got stopped by TSA.
In Colombia?
In Colombia. There's video of it of where they're like going through his hair and then they cut away a wig.
Well, what the hell?
Apparently this guy has been busted 2 other times for drug trafficking.
Okay, he's not a very good smuggler then, so...
What do they end up doing with all the drugs?
It eventually gets destroyed after the case is actually resolved.
Don't they flush them down the toilet?
But can't you not flush them down the toilet because then it goes into the ocean and all the fish are like, ooh.
There are fish right next to the drain pipes at TSA, just like...
You think all the whales are...
AI has come for Scarlet. It's come for Trump and Elon. But now it's coming for one of the most beloved people of all time.
I'm Mo, or as the ladies like to call me, hey, you behind the bushes.
Bozo Momo!
We got Hank Azaria in New York. He is the voice of Mo, the bartender, on The Simpsons. And he said recently in an interview that he's worried about AI being able to replicate his voice and put him out of a job.
It's not there yet.
Right.
Not quite there.
Right.
But it probably will get there.
He tells us there's all these companies now that are trying to get ahead of it, not to shut AI down, but to figure out what to do with it.
Like the blue check mark, is there a way to guarantee that it's actually you?
Seriously, how else could you prove it's really your voice? It's not like he's gonna go around town talking like Mo to show it's really him.
No, I never do Mo in public. It's like a thing.
Hey, gotta keep that Simpsons check coming somehow.
You shouldn't do that in public because now they just put an example out there for someone to go use AI.
There are 781 episodes of the show to use, but sure, go with this. Either way, it sounds like getting verified is the way of the future.
If you're out, can you call your wife with AI and just have her have a conversation with your wife? Meanwhile, you're hammered.
Yeah, but you still have to go home.
No, I'm a hell here, but I'll call you back in 10 minutes. Everything's good. I'm just hanging out.
Do we actually care where you are?
Siobhan, you would care if he didn't come home.
Probably not.
It is now verified she doesn't have a heart. Good luck, Hank.
He didn't get my eyes, but he got my long butt crack.
Chris Pratt is out promoting his new movie, The Electric State. He was on Jimmy Kimmel, and he reveals that his son has an extra long butt crack.
How do you know it's long? Like, I have no idea if mine's long.
Oh, you'd know if it was long. That's one of those
Wow.
things you just know. You look around and you go, I think mine's a lot longer than that.
He says the problem that comes from it is he poops upwards, and they end up with situations like this.
I think it's just a normal size butt crack because some people have shorter butt cracks typically. White people, like you guys have smaller butt cracks than black people have.
How do you know that? What kind of research are you doing, Wilder? I thought it was black don't crack.
It's black long crack.
Not to bring it down, but it can also be spina bifida. So.
Not to bring it down.
I just want everyone to have all the information.
Coming up.
A couple who was flying from Australia to Italy were forced to sit next to a dead body. A woman was pronounced dead on the plane. They can't turn back. They're out over the Indian Ocean or something. The drink cart is still serving drinks right next to...
On the TMZ Celebrity Tour, we've seen huge stars like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, Ben Affleck, The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, Lizzo, Lady Gaga, Ryan Seacrest, and Jamie Foxx. Buses depart daily from the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, so head to TMZTour.com and book your tickets for the TMZ Celebrity Tour! Attention, TMZ air passengers. If you look to your left, you'll see the beautiful Indian Ocean. And if you look to your right, you'll see the body of a woman who unfortunately passed away on the plane. So maybe just keep looking at the ocean.
A couple who was flying from Australia to Italy were forced to sit next to a dead body on the plane. This photo is like...
So disturbing.
Basically, a woman was coming out of the bathroom of the plane. She collapsed. The crew attended to her, and she was pronounced dead on the plane. And so protocol is to put the dead body near as few people as possible.
And as the couple explained on an Australian news show, they wound up next to the deceased.
They just looked at me and saw seats were available beside me. My wife was on the other side. We were in a row of 4 by ourselves. And they just said to me, "Can you move over?" And then they placed the lady in the chair that I was in.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm imagining they're not over... They can't turn back.
They had 4 hours left.
Wow, that must have been a very somber and sedate 4 hours.
The drink cart is still serving drinks right next to the dead body.
Hey, in times of mourning, people often turn to a half a can of Coke Zero and a bag of 8 tiny pretzels. In any case, it's tragic that someone died, and we're guessing the event will cast a pall over this couple's trip to Italy.
Go to the Trevi Fountain, throw in a coin, and call it a day.
Compassion. You either got it or you don't. Turns out air travel can actually get worse. Goodbye, everybody.
Coming up.
We got Tom Schwartz on the TMZ tour.
Oh, by the way, the bus was so excited to see him.
There was one specific passenger that was like so funny.
Yeah. Tom Schwartz and Sandoval, because I don't like one of the Toms.
She's roasting him.
We got Tom Schwartz on the TMZ tour. He's been hiding out since Schwartz and Sandy's closed, but now he's back and he's working at Tom Tom.
Oh, by the way, the bus was so excited to see him.
So excited. Okay, actually, there was one specific passenger that was like so funny. So he walks in and she's like, no.
Tom Schwartz and Sandoval, because I don't like one of the Toms.
She's roasting him.
And then she's like,
quit letting the other Tom do you any kind of way, because you're a good guy.
And then so I went into the Oscars. Who do you want to see win?
Oh, Timmy.
You like
Timmy's due. He's the Leo of the Gen Z generation.
Really? So I'm like, you kind of look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I don't. I'm the poor man's bootleg Leo.
Then the funny passenger goes,
You the team movie.